What's going on, everyone, and welcome back to the channel. Today I've got another NBA discussion video to go over with you guys, this time actually revolving around Anthony Edwards and the Golden State Warriors, and whether or not I actually think the Warriors should be looking to go out and trade for him. So without further ado, let's get straight into it. So I'm going to start off by saying this: if you guys are a Warriors fan and you heard draft and Anthony Edwards in the same sentence, would you guys be really happy with that? In my opinion, honestly, no. I don't think, again, I know Warriors fans, and I know definitely the main priority by the Warriors this season should obviously be to try and draft a center with their top 5 picks. So obviously, the main two that will definitely be coming up will obviously be James Wiseman and Onyeka Okongwu. I've spoken about this in a couple of videos before. Again, I'll get into a little bit later on the goods and bads on would it be to try and draft for Anthony Edwards, but their main priority should definitely be a center. So, again, we've had this discussion before. Should it be James Wiseman or Onyeka Okongwu? I literally might even put on a poll after, kind of making this video on who should they actually go about trying to draft. So, in my opinion, I definitely think Onyeka Okongwu would be a really, really interesting idea. Like, let's just say James Wiseman is off the board. Onyeka Okongwu would be a very fascinating idea. Obviously, he's a 6'9" center, a very, small ball type of center that can play power forward. He's extremely versatile. He's got a lot of that, Tristan Thompson and I'd say Bam Adebayo kind of in him. Like, he's kind of a hybrid of both of those players. So, again, if Golden State Warriors fans like those two players and how they've been able to do it over the last couple of years as like the small ball type of centers, then Onyeka Okongwu is definitely the man. And obviously he kind of falls in how Golden State have been wanting to play for quite a while. The Golden State Warriors for the last 5 to 10 years have been, pretty interested in the small ball type of lineup. We've seen them play Andre Iguodala at power forward and Draymond Green at center, as they haven't exactly had, a consistently good center in the last 5 or so years. I mean, they've had Andrew Bogut here and there, but again, he's had injury issues and all that type of stuff. DeMarcus Cousins is extremely, pretty much the same. They had him for literally only 20 or so games that he actually played because he was always injured throughout the season. And he did fit in with the shooting and all of that type of stuff. Not necessarily the full small ball, but again, I feel like Onyeka Okongwu would be an extremely interesting idea for them to potentially kind of go out and get, as he really does fit that Golden State Warriors type of system and how they've been able to go about it for the last couple of years. But obviously they wanted to go and throw all of that out the way and just go for best of available when it did come to the center position. Then James Wiseman would probably be the best available center in the draft. I do kind of like Wiseman. I'm kind of more sold on Okongwu. I really do like how Okongwu's been able to go about it. Great interior and perimeter defender. Wiseman has kind of got like that Joel Embiid and Andre Drummond type of style about him. I mean, he's a great rebounder like Andre Drummond and all that type of stuff. Good on the interior defense too, you would probably say. But again, he does have the ability to develop that jump shot that he's kind of shown over the last couple of years as well. Very similar to how Joel Embiid's been developing his jump shot as well. But if you're going for best available, I honestly believe Anthony Edwards could definitely be up there. But as I just said, if it came down to it, should they be drafting Anthony Edwards? I'd probably say no, because I think they should be, going after and trying to be getting Onyeka Okongwu and James Wiseman. I just feel like that would make the most amount of sense to kind of go and try and go about it. Obviously, they're just, centers that the Golden State Warriors do need. If they can bring in another center, that would be pretty interesting. But I just feel like Marquese Chriss, even though he's had a really outstanding season, has been pretty nice with it, I feel like his role would still be pretty much as good if he did come, off the bench. And again, he doesn't exactly fit that really small ball type of center mold, as I kind of feel like he's more of a power forward. Like, I really don't know what Marquese Chriss is. He's a very hard player to kind of tell, because yes, they're playing him at a small ball type of center right now, I'd probably say, but is he really, going to be that type of center? Because he's not exactly the greatest defender at all. And he has been developing his jump shot really nicely. But it kind of just brings up the question, well, can he consistently have that jumper as a power forward or not? Or will he have to continue to play that kind of center type of role. But if they can keep him at the center and he does develop his jump shot pretty nicely, then yeah, again, he might be a nice player to have as your backup center rather than having him as the power forward. And he has started quite a bit at center throughout the season, but again, they've already got their starting point guard, shooting guard, and small forward. I just don't necessarily know how many minutes Anthony Edwards would kind of get here and there. Like, Okongwu and Wiseman would already be set for 25 to 30 minutes per game. Well, I feel like it would just be, you know, that 15 to 20 minutes per night for Anthony Edwards, as they've already got, you know, Steph Curry, Klay Thompson, and Andrew Wiggins, who are very versatile at really, you know, all that type of stuff. And Draymond Green on the team as well, who is pretty much their backup point guard, because when Steph Curry, you know, goes to the bench, Draymond Green kind of turns from that power forward to the point forward type of role. So again, they've got a very versatile team, the Golden State Warriors do, and the good thing about Anthony Edwards is he's a very versatile player. Like, he can, you know, play point guard. He's mainly a shooting guard, but he can also play that small ball type of small forward because of how, you know, big and strong he actually is, and he's quite athletic as well. So, again, I think he'd be a pretty versatile player for the Golden State Warriors to go out and potentially get. And he does add some nice defense. He is a great scorer. As it is said, he's a very versatile player. But I just feel like there would be a lot better options for the Golden State Warriors to potentially be out, you know, going out and getting. As I just mentioned again, Onyeka Okongwu and, you know, James Wiseman do make quite a lot of sense, in my opinion, for them to potentially be going out and drafting. But anyway, thank you guys so much for watching this video. Make sure to leave a like and subscribe to the channel for the latest NBA content and NBA news. Also, don't forget to comment in the comment section down below. What are your thoughts and opinions on the Golden State Warriors potentially be interested in Onyeka Okongwu and, you know, really James Wiseman, maybe even Anthony Edwards? Which one should they draft? Should they be looking more into Anthony Edwards? Again, I definitely would really like to know your thoughts and opinions on this all down below. But also, don't forget to subscribe to my gaming channel and my IRL/vlog channels. Links for them will all be in the description down below. And also, don't forget to go and check out my podcast as well if you haven't already. Links for them will all be in the description and down below. But as I was saying, I want to thank you guys so much for watching this video. Make sure to leave a like and subscribe to the channel and comment in the comment section down below. And I'll see you guys next time. Goodbye.